gospel truth. That's just the truth. Let's take more comments. We have a lot of people coming out to say things concerning this. And yes, somebody said it's okay to cry. Emotions can fall in for Christians. Even Jesus wept when he heard about the death of his friend. Christianity no be called. And yes, that's true. So Bad Rudy said, your life flows in the direction of your predominant thought. That last line there. All right, Vic J's Mike said, hand don't touch this one too. Okay, let's take more comments. Ivy said, white. All right, Black Mayor said, too much church. Oga make them legalize gun otherwise. Bumola 777 said, I didn't want to give Satan an opportunity to preach to me. Very deep and insightful. A lot of people have been scared for life by the issues of terrorism and banditry. Many who have not even bothered to come outside, and it's scary. All right, somebody else said, no one deserves that. So G.I. Joshi said, sadly, nobody is safe in this world. We all suffer fate. Sorry for your loss. Sorry. And Baddest said, share them no go kill us finish for Niger like this. Now God hand we did. All right. Yes, that takes us to our next gist. I just pray that God gives the family the strength and the grace to bear the loss. And yes, that takes us to our next gist, and that happens to be, so a US-based Nigerian lady once, after she received her bags at the airport with her padlocks broken and her jewelry is gone. So see, we are talking about the bandits, we're talking about people that are traveling this period. Now see, someone has actually gone to the airport. That's why I said no place is safe again. I'm serious. Even the airport is not safe. The road is not safe. You know, traveling and you get robbers, get bandits, get kidnapping. It's a lot of things. I think this thing needs to be put in check. Now, someone is traveling at the airport. Your bags has already the padlock has been destroyed. Like, how do you get a broken padlock when you already know that you locked the padlock and you know you are at the airport and it's broken when you are receiving your bags? It's scary. The airport that is supposed to be even have more security and you have to be safe, feeling that everything is all right, is no longer safe. That's just the truth. This period where people does they travel, I see they talk maybe we dey careful because people go steal plenty things. And only her jewelry they take. Funny enough, it's something to be scared about. Even everywhere people don't thief things. I'm serious. You get to go to the airport, they are stealing your phone, they are stealing. That means if people where they road, they travel by road safe. If they motor, they check their phones, and people where still they travel by air safe go still they check their luggage, check if everything they intact. Is the fear that we have right now, because it's a lot. Now I don't know, but a lot of people don't come out, you know, talk their own experiences of how they take travel, how they take collect their own money, how they take break their boxes and the rest of them. A lot of people don't come with their own experiences. So let's see what people have actually come out to say. And Muraya said, thankfully perfumes were not taken. Jewelries must be panjuku as well. So Ajibola of Olaf said, perfume more than jewelry. Olafao. So Rich King said, be careful with bandits and kidnappers as well. So Mo Code 9 said, who are dirty December soldiers? Sorry for your loss of items as well. So High K said, always wrap your bags. I have learned the hard ways. Yes, new way they travel. Try package your things well that you know that you'll be comfortable with, and you watch over. You'll be able to get them close to you, because some things where you're going to do now, it's scary. All right. Enough of that. That takes us to, we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we have a guest joining us. And I'm sure you don't want to miss that. Please don't go anywhere. Stay put. We are bringing you an exciting blend of gist and purpose. So please don't
don't go anywhere. Sit tight while we ride together. And before we talk about a lot of things we have today, we have somebody joining us today, and I'm sure you don't want to miss this. Joining us today is an international saxophonist, someone that has been grounded into the music industry, that has been in this business for a long time, and he's no other person. Please, I'm sure you want to hear this name, so clean your ears very well. He's no other person than King Mike Aremu. Welcome to the show. This is the vibe I'm talking about, and I'm so see now. Welcome to the show, sir.
No, thank you, Precious.
So how you feeling? Tell me.
Very well, very good. It's good to be back at home. Always great energy. And when I meet people like you who spark the energy.
So since you've been back to Nigeria, like how has it been for you?
It's been great, too. Just before I came out, my friend, we used to go to all these joints.
So you missed Amala?
No, I don't miss it. So yeah, it's been great. Of course, apart from the traffic, to be honest, I'll be honest with you. But home is home. There's no place like home. No matter what. He
said home is home. So doesn't when they go, they just leave us for here. Home is home, but you still come back to Nigeria, you will meet us. Yes. So for some of us, that's like some people that actually don't know you. Who is Mike Aremu? Please.
Mike Aremu is a God-fearing saxophone player who started his music in 1999. My first album was released in 1999. Who is a jazz artist, gospel artist. My music is Afro Gold Jazz, so African gospel jazz music. Somebody who keeps evolving, from one point to the other. I am someone who loves other people. I like to see other people grow. I like to help other people. I think that's pretty much a summary of who I am.
Oh my God, you hear what he said? He said he started music since 1999. So you were just start yesterday, don't they give up already? Take and play first. All right, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we still have him here with us. Please don't go anywhere because we get plenty just to talk about. So please stay put.
Extraordinary. Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating.
Welcome back, beautiful people, and I'm sure that you are excited as the way I am excited. And please don't forget that I'm your girl, Precious Akumanu, aka Call Me Prezi. And guess what? We still have our guest here with us, and we don't already tell us see music. They do music since 1999, and we don't already just start the other day. Just don't want to start giving up. It's not right. So yes, we are here with Mike Aremu, and it's a great pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us here today. So come to talk about music. Did you always have that mind that you were going to do music from that time you started music?
So I've always loved music all my life. I've played music as long as I can remember. I'd say I started playing maybe from the age of 7, 8. I grew up in the northern part of Nigeria, Mina, Niger State, to be precise. I was born in Kaduna, but I grew up in Mina. And I went to White Garment Church, CNS Church. And the tradition is to have every child play some form of instrument on, But some kids will always take it further. So I was just one of those very, very stubborn and curious kids. So music, so that way I thought music would define me. I studied electrical electronics engineering.
You can't find yourself on music.
You know, but music has always been the, you know, the constant in my life.
Wow.
Yes.
So doing music over 20 years, because I've seen a lot of your songs, and where do you get, because you write them too.
Yes.
So what keeps you inspired in writing those songs?
So God is the center of my music. So, but other things are the things I go through, the things I see other people go through. You know, just trying to express my heart to God through my music.
Yes.
Nature also inspires me. So many times, there's no time I've flown, whether locally or internationally, that I have not been prompted to write, to start a song. So just looking out the sky, the way skies have been arranged and all of that, that just inspires me to write. Or, you know, when I'm by the sea, you're just by nature, literally, you just reflects the beauty of God himself, and then I'm inspired to write songs.
So I come to think of this genre of song you do, that's the jazz. So how do you blend this with your, you know, music and the rest? Because it's really inspiring. People that listen and were like, how do you do this? Do you just come up, you know, writing all the songs and it's just done? Because how do you blend this jazz with your normal? Because it's something, you know, thrilling.
So it always starts with a melody, something you hear, a song in your head, and just, you know, escalates from there, just, you know, develop. You know, if you find my voice notes now, you got so many, some unwritten, uncompleted songs. But, I mean, thank God for devices now where you can record first, and it's coming as the angels, they download them, they download them, you speak them, you know, you record them. That's how it starts, and you just, you know, I've always believed that you don't limit yourself. You don't really, with any music rules, just allow it to flow from inside. So I'm not restricted. I remember my very first, my second album, there's a song called Fuji Jazz. Now, when I was writing that, I was practicing with my band, my first band, and most of them are not in Nigeria now, but then, and they're like, oh, which one be this, which one is Fuji? And I said, no, this is what I can hear. So, you know, they would reluctantly played it with me. And that song was one of the songs that gave me most, my very first album was the most popular, you know, where I did this tune. Everyone who knows my Karamu knows this one. Now, this was one of my most popular songs. However, that song, Fuji instrumental, that gave me won many awards. You know, the days where awards were really awards. That gave me Cora award, gave me so many city people, every award that was around.
Wow. So being in this industry for over 20 years, have there been any challenges you faced in this journey so far?
Of course, there have been many challenges. You know,
would you like to share some with us?
Yeah, at every point. The first is my kind of music.
Yes.
I wanted to do jazz. I really wanted to do jazz. I wasn't thinking Nigeria, not because I didn't want to do my music in Nigeria, but I just thought Nigerians, would they want to roll with this kind of music? But thank God for people like Kenny Keke, you know, who would believe in you. I remember we were playing at the concert, me and my friend Banji, we were talking just before we walked in the studio, we were talking about motherland, you know, in Ikeja of Lagbaja.
Yes.
And then where we would go for this Easter, we used to do this Easter concert. And I was playing for Kenny St. Brown, I was playing for Kenny, we were the house band, myself, Samuel Post on keyboard, blessed memory, and we were doing instrumental just before the main show.
Yeah.
And many people who came to that show that night said that was the best part of their night.
Their lives.
So Uncle Kenny and I said, do you have any album, any come and do? I said, well, I started recording already.
Yes.
So we're talking about where preparation meets opportunity. I said, no, I have a recording. And he heard, he said, you did this. No. Let's record.
Let's record.
And that's how it all started.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I got into music industry.
So come to think of it, how does your faith influence your music and performance? Is there any message or feeling you hope audience take away when listening to your gospel instrumentals?
So, because of the nature of my music, it allows me to play where it's not even Christians, it's not gospel, you know. But one thing is, because the center of my music, of my life, is my faith.
Yes.
So there's no way you can separate the two.
So if I will ask,
it doesn't matter any setting.
Setting, yes.
Yeah.
So if I will ask, why did you choose gospel?
Just gospel chose me. Like I didn't. I wouldn't
Because
say,
you could do any other, you know.
Gospel. I believe gospel chose me on this path, and every single time, even as I grow, I continue to realize why my purpose for this instrument.
You know, so what particular song would you say you have written that has really touched you personally and also people outside?
I'll play it just. Sorry. I have made a vow all of my days. You alone I will serve. You alone I'll adore. That's the song. I wrote this song. I was going through a very, very terrible time in my life. And I've just gone through a major separation, which really, literally depressed me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had gone to pray, I had gone to fast, you know, and because of that separation, somehow I felt I lost so much. So, and I got to a point where I thought, okay, you know what, what's the point? But then I felt God asking me that, okay, even if things don't go right, would you stop you from serving me? Would you stop me from being God? And hence what prompted this song. So I made a vow that all of my days I would, him alone I'd serve.
Okay, talking about this, there was something that happened recently, and someone asked a question and said that when you're praying to God for a particular thing and you want to get that thing, but you go out of his way to get that thing, and then when that kind of thing happens, you don't feel like it's the right thing. So what do you have to say concerning this kind of scenario?
So from this same incident, what I've learned in my life is sometimes you're asking God for something, and it could be silent, and could say no, you know, but we refuse to. We need to realize that no is actually an answer.
Yes.
Maybe God saying, no, this is not good for you. It's not right for you. This will destroy you.
Yes.
And sometimes we might take him, because he loves you, it will deprive you of having that thing. Because it knows the end from the beginning. So, you know. So what I'll say to you, when you're pursuing something is not coming, you've tried all your best.
Yeah.
You know, there's difference between doing your own part,
yes,
or being lazy and expecting God to do. No, when you know you've done everything and it's still not happening, just let go. Not that it's either that God wants you to wait or it's not for you.
So come to think of it, you know, a lot of people. Is there any project you're working on right now?
So I've just completed. There are many things.
Ooh.
I recently turned 50.
Ooh.
And
50 is golden.
Yes.
Ooh,
I decided to do 50 care homes concerts in the UK, in my county, in Essex.
And you are counting?
Yeah, and I've done 50 care homes. Actually, I completed the last one about 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
For me, that was one of the best things that happened to me in my life.
Wow.
I'm here for the Experience Lagos.
And yes, we are ready too.
In 4 days, which I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
A concert I've performed I've ministered there about 9 times. And it's going to be the 10th time. Although the last time was 7 years ago. So, and then the week after, I'm having my annual concert back in the UK. It's called Sax in the Manger. It's a wonderful Christmassy kind of event, always sold out. And that's on the 13th of December. So
Wow,
yeah.
interesting.
And I've just released. So last year's Sax in the Manger, I just released the music from that one. So that's everyone can listen to it on Spotify.
So talking about the experience, what are people going to expect? Because it's been a long time they've heard you.
Yeah.
So definitely. So what are what are people going to anticipate for this particular?
One thing I must say, they should expect some huge energy. They should. It will still be me, my Karamu elements, but a lot of also me that has also evolved as well.
Yes.
So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be wonderful.
So what's one of the most memorable performances you've actually had?
There've been many, but honestly, one of it is just recently when I was in my 50 care homes, and I was in a song. It's not a gospel song, sort of. It's Hallelujah. I don't know if you know this song.
Okay.
And I was doing this song, and the whole atmosphere was filled with emotions, and a woman, an old woman. So care homes, so most of them old people. She was crying profusely. She must be like 85 or 89, something like that, really old. And she after the event, she said, "This is the best afternoon of my life."
Yeah.
And I just literally broke down myself, because an 85-year-old woman coming to you, this is my best afternoon. So I said to people, yeah, I played before many crowds. I played before not too many crowds.
Yes.
But playing at the care homes has literally changed my own life, because it felt now, it's like, what have I been doing all the 50 years of my life? Like, I wasn't paid to do any of these gigs, but the reactions, the feedback, like, I could do that all through the year.
So how do you keep this energy alive? You know, in performing your songs and the rest of them, because
you have to stay relevant, stay in tune, be teachable, evolve. You know, be ready to listen to people. Go to the gym.
Go to the gym. That's very important. You know, a lot of people, put in the work and they don't really give themselves time to rest, relax, and do the rest of things.
Yeah.
So a lot of people actually watching you right now, and they're asking this question. I really want to go into, playing the saxophone or going into any other instruments. And what can they do? What's your advice for them?
Nike, just do it. Just do it. See, whatever it is, even if it's not music,
yes,
just start, just do it. We always look for when it's perfect for us. No, there's not a perfect time. Just if you have something in your heart to do it. Just start. You may not be able to afford a saxophone. Saxophone.
Yes.
Where can you go that you can have access to this? Start with that.
So how do you see the gospel jazz in the future? Because
it's already big, like it's huge. Not just,
it is.
I won't even just restrict it to jazz.
Yes.
I'm talking about even just music generally. It's all over the world. People are raking millions of views and, just followership, but they're reaching out to billions around the world. So it's huge. I say, there's especially now African, with our new sound, the world seems to be very interested in our sound with the involvement of Afrobeat and all of that. So yeah, I see it big and bigger.
Oh wow! So has there been? And I would like to ask this question: has there been any time you felt like giving up?
You know what? People say, but I've never given up on this. In fact, this is where I come to when every other thing fails. When I went through my season, this thing, this anyton right now, that's the name of my saxophone.
Wow.
This anyton right now was the thing that
kept
me going.
Wow, this is so interesting. So yes, you've heard what he has said, and I'm sure you've been listening to you out there that is watching right now. So it's time for you to stand up for that thing that you love. So don't allow anybody to pressure you, or you don't stop doing that thing that you actually love doing. So yes, we're gonna come back, and when we come back, we still have a lot about to talk about. Please stay put. And yes, welcome back, beautiful people, back to the show Spotlight. And I'm your girl, Precious Agmanu, aka call me Prezi. And yes, we've been talking about a lot of things with our King Mike Aremu. And yes, we've done the gist about a lot of things. And I'm sure you're enjoying yourself, because I am enjoying myself too. So yes, back to you. So we've been talking about a lot of things. And someone said, ask this question: if you weren't doing saxophone, what would you be doing?
The saxophone.
Oh my God! It's like the saxophone. Like what time?
I can't think of, because I believe that yes, you're having one thing that you're doing, but you can do other things. There are many other things I love to do. I love to edit videos.
Yeah.
I love to produce music. I love to get my hands dirty. I do things myself. You do it yourself. Every furniture in my home, I put them together. Like I literally put them together.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you've heard him. He said even if he's not doing saxophone, he will do it again. And yes, thank you so much to our amazing viewers. And I'm sure you enjoyed yourself, because me, I did too. Yes, thank you so much for staying with us. On Spotlight, it was a blast. Remember, if you're going viral or glowing global, please tell your story with heart. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle at VOPTV Live, and subscribe to our channels. Thank you so much for staying with us. I am Precious Agumanu, aka call me Prezi. This has been Spotlight. Thank you.
The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before. Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We bring in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Behind every broken desk lies a broken promise. Education shapes the nations. But who is asking the right questions? Introducing Edu Dialogue, the show that goes beyond the surface, exposes the cracks, the corruption, and the silence in Nigeria's education system. Edu Dialogue, Saturdays, 3 p.m., only on VOP TV. We break the biggest stories, from missing funds to policy failures. We ask the tough questions and demand real answers. Edu Dialogue, this Saturday, 3 p.m. on Voice of the People Television.
Hello there, my name is Damilola Ogunsi, also known as the Goldfish.
Hi, my name is Chiki Bright Emmanuel. I'm an actor and a filmmaker.
Hello peeps, my name is Yomi E. Adejimo.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Utomi.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Benjamin and this is Voice of the People TV.
I need you to keep it locked to VOP TV. See, I'm looking for good entertainment. You want to get good movies, good music, politics, talk shows, sports and entertainment. You really want a channel that gives you everything you need without you having to run around. VOP is where you are. That's Voice of the People.
If you're not listening to this, you're not one of us. And you deserve to be killed. Scrap chat. Don't be killed, but watch it. Or I'll find you. And I want you.
And you are locked on VOP TV. Don't go nowhere. This is where the juice is. This is where all you need for entertainment, politics, movies, and whatnot.
And keep watching VOP TV.
So keep it locked because I'm locked already, man, and it's money back guarantee. So you're gonna have a good time because I do.
And please keep watching VOP TV.
I want something to actually, I beg you, subscribe, watch it. If not, whatever you see.
You better not touch that die because VOP is the plot.
Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We bring in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice. VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
The 2025 Future Makers Women in Tech graduation and award ceremony emphasized not just training, but community and collaboration. Graduating founders shared how detailed facilitation, dedicated mentorship, and access to partners helped shape their personal and business growth.
What we're celebrating today is the graduation of the 6th cohort of Women in Tech Enabled Business Incubator, sponsored by Standard Chartered Bank. This cohort, we have women that are running businesses, providing solutions in health, providing solutions in speech therapy, in agribiz. We also have women that are, using tech to solve financial inclusion challenges. I also had mentoring and coaching sessions. And what we're doing today is celebrating the top 5. And these top 5 have been awarded $10,000 for their businesses. The first thing that they get coming on this program is a networking and finding that they're not alone. The second thing is that their confidence is built, and then they now realize that they have agency and they can use their voice for good. And lastly, what happens is that when they're empowered, what we see is that these women, having been empowered, they go ahead to empower others and hold the hand. So as they're rising with other women.
During the fireside chats, Speakers highlighted the need for stronger female networks, urging women in tech to seek clarity of purpose, be visible, share their stories, and collaborate intentionally. They summarized this mindset in the acronym CROSS: contribute to the ecosystem, rise with others, remain open-minded, embrace storytelling, and build strong bridges. The ceremony concluded with the announcement of the top 5 outstanding participants recognized for their innovation and resilience.
I would say the women are getting their voices heard. Over the years, over the last 8 to 10 years, we've seen a growing number of female techpreneurs, as we like to call them, who are making not just their mark, but they're a name for themselves in the industry. And we're seeing that it's not just tech, but they're focusing on different aspects of tech. There's agri-tech, there's health tech. And we're so excited about this, which is why as a bank, it made sense to us to support this, but not just support it for the sake of it, but sustainably so. Since 2019, we've successfully supported well over 55 women directly, but thousands through the sessions we've had in partnership with the Enterprise Development Center.
Personally, I believe this is one very detailed accelerator program I've been on. They're focused on you as an individual, they're focused on your business. It's been very enlightening from the first day to the last session.
It's been an inspiring moment here as the 2025 Women in Tech Graduation and Awards Ceremony, a space where ideas, innovation, and impact continues to unfold. As these women take a step forward to make a solution today and tomorrow, we are rest assured that the future ecosystem of Nigeria in tech is going to make a big difference and certainly become brighter. I'm Praise Peters, reporting for Voice of the People Television.
This is African News on Voice of the People Television, where we don't just bring you the news, we bring you Africa's heartbeats, the policies that shapes our world, and the economy that determines our future. African News on Voice of the People Television. Stay with us.
Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I. From social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more. Tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? They call me Ovisha Nelson One, your number one celebrity host, and you are watching Voice of the People Television, VOP. Stay tuned.
Uyi Osarite is my name. I am a friend of the microphone, Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and then of course, the quality of human beings I see sometimes on your channel. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV. Live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice.
number. The 2564 Atlantic Tower.
What happens in the hush behind hangar doors? Who signs the papers that gamble with lives? Which truths were grounded before they even ever had wings? If you've ever buckled a seatbelt at 30,000 feet, if you've ever stared out of that tiny window and wondered who's really in control of the skies, it isn't just flight, it's power, it's politics, it's pressure sealed in steel. We're peeling back the clouds from runway risks to sky-high secrets. We're diving deep where most dare not to look. Aviation Scope, every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Voice of the People TV. We don't just report, we reveal. We don't just ask, we uncover. Because when it comes to the skies, ignorance is turbulence. Aviation Scope, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning.
In a world where power shifts with every headlines, news breaks and events happens, we bring you unbiased and explicit information on politics, economy and state of the nation. We break down the chaos. Facts, not fluff. Truth, not spin. We discuss not just politics, but a glimpse into the future. Join Moses, Chukuma and Fina on Voice of the People TM. Voice of the People Television. Now you have more than a voice.
To know the happenings in the maritime sector, join us on the program Maritime Frontiers on VOP TV as we discuss key areas in the maritime sector from aquaculture, maritime transportation, maritime labor regulation, oil and gas exploration, ferry and passenger insurance, marine pollution and prevention, port operations, and lots more. Maritime Frontiers, exploring Nigeria's blue economy.
My name is Tao Familoni, and here's to VOP TV. Keep watching, stay tuned, do not touch that dial.
Arararara, my name is Made Kuti and you're watching BOP TV. Keep watching.
Welcome, my name is Zika Davis. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys, viewers, everybody, boys and girls. This is VOP TV. Do you know what that means? Voice of the People TV. You don't have a voice, don't come here. You better make sure your voice is heard.
Welcome to the locker room, the home of football talk that matters. I am Jerry Arpeon. Join us every weekday, Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. Nigerian time, as we share the hot takes and hot debates in the exciting world of football. And joining me are the usual suspects, Ikechukwu and Mayowa, as we break down all the hot takes and everything that's happening in the football. Don't just watch football, live it with us. Catch us on the locker room and Voice of the People Television at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And like I always say, if not going to the talk, please discuss.
From crowded city streets to rural communities, from riverbanks to oceans, individual families and organizations are joining hands to rid our planet of waste. Plastic pollution, litters, and unmanaged waste have become major threats to both human health and biodiversity. But today proves that the collective action can bring real change. Let's hear from an expert who is an SDGG advocate and the founder of EcoCity Vision, Comfort Omolara Alabi.
The World Cleanup Day is a global movement that brings millions of people together to take actions against waste. And it is significant because it is to show that waste isn't just a local problem, but a global one that affects our health, environment, and economy. In today's world, where 2 billion tons of waste are being generated every year, it is important to raise awareness concerning this, encourage collective responsibility, and inspire long-term behavioral change towards a cleaner and more sustainable future or planet. Poor waste management has caused a lot of environmental challenges like flooding, which is due to the blocked drainages, air pollution from open burning of waste, contamination of water, which has led to increase in diseases like cholera and malaria. It also contributes to climate change because decomposing of waste releases greenhouse gases like methane, CO2, and these gases trap it in the atmosphere, which causes natural disasters like flooding and Ukraine. In Nigeria, some major challenges we faced when it comes to waste management is the inadequate waste collection system. We don't have enough of waste collection services, and this has led to uncollected waste. And there's also low public awareness. People don't even know about the importance of proper waste disposal. And one problem again is the poor recycling facility. There are not enough facilities, and this has led to so many waste going to the landfill, and it has brought upon pressure on the landfill. And also lastly, the indiscriminate dumping, whereby people just dump their waste anywhere, and this has led to so many environmental challenges. It is important we take care of our environment because there are a lot of things happening in our environment that we are not aware of, and waste is something that is very harmful to the environment, and which many people don't even know about the